are already talking about the menu, and I'm not going to go too far into it because I know Patrick's going to talk to you about your menu there at the Casual Inn. I'd like to talk to you about what we're making this morning.
We're making Portuguese codfish, known as bacalhau.
And tell me some of the ingredients that are in this.
We put chickpeas in it, green olives, parsley, a hot pepper, garlic, bay leaf, tomato paste, the chorizo, tomatoes, and onions. It's all sauteed and then layered in a pan and baked for about an hour.
Very nice. Now, Cora, are you the chef over there at the Casual Inn?
Yes.
And this is a family restaurant,
Yes.
right? So who else in the family works there?
My daughter works there, my cousin works there, my sister works there.
Now, is this what happened? Somebody had your Portuguese codfish, and they said, "Whoa, Cora, you got to go into business here." How did you get into this?
Actually, I started working for, it was my in-laws restaurant. I started working when I was about 14.
So was that before you were married, I imagine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you had a little gleam in your eye for the son of the owners,
I
right?
guess you could call it that, yes.
Okay.
So then I worked there for a while, and I've been there since, and then that's what I learned from my in-laws.
Kind of worked out in all areas of your life, didn't it? Well, you know, the reason that you're here this morning is because our Facebook viewers actually told us that they wanted to see you guys come on the show and cook.
Really nice.
Yeah, so that's why we had to extend the invite. And I'm very excited about it because you're located where in Bristol?
On 170 Franklin Street in Bristol.
Which is right off 136,
yes.
Right?
And or 114, you can go either way.
Okay, very good. Well, I tell you what, in just a moment we're going to start cooking with the Casual Inn, but for now you can get the recipe and ingredients online at foxprovidence.com. And by the way, if there's a favorite restaurant that you love, let us know about it. Back over to you guys. Back to the kitchen. Patrick, what's going on?
All right, we're here with Cora from the Casual Inn, which is on Franklin Street in Bristol, and it smells so good in here, Cora.
Thank you.
What is that?
It's onions. I'm sauteing onions for the baked codfish.
Sauteing onions for the baked codfish, right. I want you to talk a little bit about what's on your menu, because I have a neighbor, Walter, who swears by your place. I mean, it's like, does he pay rent? He's there so often?
Sometimes.
Yeah, that keeps you in business. Talk about the menu.
The menu, we serve different foods. We serve some Italian, Portuguese. We serve clam boil, a lot of seafood. We have clam boils. We have spaghetti and white sauce, blade meat, chorizo.
Wow.
What else do we have? We have everything there. We have a big menu.
You're putting me into
Prime
a food
rib on the
coma
weekend,
right now.
lobsters, everything.
All right. And you're
Mussels.
7 days a week?
We open 6 days a week.
6 days a week.
Tuesday through Sunday.
So you get Mondays off?
Yes.
All right. It's not bad. That's not bad. So as we cook what is the meal today? The Portuguese codfish?
It's bacalhau.
Who?
It's Portuguese traditional bacalhau.
Bacalhau.
We call it codfish plate.
Okay, yeah.
And it's sauteed onions. There's bay leaf in there. Portuguese chorizo.
Oh, look at this chorizo.
Pepper. Chickpeas, olives, tomato paste, and then it's all layered in a dish, baked in the oven for about an hour.
Oh, I can't wait to try it. And we'll do that a little bit later in the show as you see the ingredients right there. And as always, you can find the recipe online at foxprovidence.com. Back to you. All right, back in the kitchen. This is a home game for me.
Oh, yeah?
This is the Casual Inn in Bristol, right?
Do you go there often?
You know what? It's a home game for me. I've never been there. But now that I know where it is, I'm going to go there a lot, Cora, okay? I promise you, because one of my neighbors, Walter, swears by the place.
Really?
Always talks about it. And
just an easy place to take the family and go in and have a good meal, right? Awesome.
You know what the thing about Bristol is, though? I just want to say, on Wood Street, Franklin Street, if you drive down those roads around dinner time at night, it just smells so good, right? I mean, that whole neighborhood.
They call you into the Casual Inn,
you just get hungry, even if you're not hungry.
Well, now, Cora, tell us what you did so far, because I see that you were very busy during the commercial break. What do we have?
So we took some olive oil, and we sauteed the onions, the garlic.
Some yellow onions, right?
Some white onions.
White onions, okay.
And we sauteed all that. Then we added some white wine. And we already added the chickpeas.
About how much white wine was in here?
About 2 cups.
Okay.
2 cups of white wine, a cup of olive oil.
And about, a cup and a half, 2 cups of chickpeas?
Just 1 can.
1 can, okay.
You go by that. And then the same thing with the olives.
And now these olives are are green olives. They don't have any pimento stuffed in.
No.
That's the one we want to go for, and no pits.
You can go either way, no pits.
Okay, no pits. Very important.
The pimento ones.
You can't forget about this.
And the chorizo.
Chorizo. I mean, what kind of Portuguese cooking would this be?
Whoa, we need more. We need more. Wow, I thought you were finished.
I saved it for you guys to come in because it's all going to bake. So
okay.
That's fine.
So you got that all in, and then what else are we going to put? I see some tomatoes here. Did that create the base of the sauce here?
Well, actually, yes. We layer a little bit of this. And a little bit just like this.
So that's what we're going to start doing. Very nice. So this is going to go in your Pyrex pan, and it doesn't need to be greased or anything because it is
No, because you're going to get the juice from the tomatoes and the onions in here.
Now, here's what I think is interesting. We're cooking this, and we're making this our base, and then we're taking fresh fish and going to layer it on top, right?
This is the
I was wondering when the fish was going to get involved here.
This is the salted cod. It's been soaking in water for 3 days.
A salted cod
in water
because it comes dry and salted, so you want to
rehydrate
it for 3 days. Yes, in the refrigerator in cold water and change the water.
Where do you even find that? Is that
in the Portuguese store? Even Stop and Shop.
It's a way to cure the fish without having to put a lot of preservatives in it.
And then I would layer the potatoes.
And these were soaking too. You soaked these. These didn't have to be rehydrated, right?
What's that?
The potato.
No.
Okay. So you're going to lay them out.
To keep them getting done.
Now, this technique that you have almost looks like a lasagna.
It does.
A little bit of a layering here, a little more sauce.
Cora, do you cook everything over there at the Casual Inn?
I do.
Everything?
Yes.
You're a busy lady.
Really?
Thanks.
And now we're getting the cod.
We get the codfish.
Now, could you use halibut? Could you use sole, that sort of thing?
I think this would go for the codfish.
Okay.
So,
you like that?
You could probably try a whitefish. I've never tried it.
All right. And it's all in kind of nice sized pieces.
Nice sized pieces.
So another layer, right?
Now I'm guessing this. Tomatoes next. Oh, this is going to be good.
Don't go out of order.
All right, you're right. I don't want to mess with Cora. She has been at this place since she was 14.
Yes.
And there was a little parsley, right?
Yeah.
Cora, we don't cook, we eat. That's what we do.
I'm going to do.
And I cook.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And we get the idea of the layering. Now, how long will we put it in the oven for?
I'd say for about 45 minutes to an hour.
For about 45 minutes to an hour. And what's the temperature?
350.
Okay. And after that, everything's going to kind of cook together, and the juices are all going to melt together, I imagine.
Yep.
So now, after we do this, one more layer of the potatoes.
Yep.
And I'm just going to kind of scoop all this out.
You want to save that for the last layer.
Oh, last layer, okay. I'm going to put it over here because I think Patrick has already made one.
Oh, wow.
That was
While
good of
you guys
Pat.
are over there fooling around, I made this.
Wow.
Cora.
And then this.
I mean, that looks delicious.
Thank you.
Now, what I'm going to do, Patrick, is I'm going to scoop you some.
All right, you can find this recipe online at foxprovidence.com. Casual Inn on Franklin Street in Bristol. Go check it out. And we're going to eat, and it should be a beautiful weekend to check out the Casual Inn, right?
I'd like to see you eat with these potatoes.
You know what's funny is that I'm already thinking about the weekend. It's Monday. Michelle?
To remind you of that,